We're waiting on the Brazilian team, so the game, the game should start in about 8 minutes. They said they will come, so we're just waiting on them. They're in the other American public room. Oh, and the Brazilian team just woke up and they're coming. You feel the game is on a warm up. If you just join us, we're waiting on the Brazilian team. And the artificial artichokes have a full lineup. W is streaming, and Crystal commentary. The game is gonna be played on American room because I think it's neutral. Also, the artificial artichokes have a lot of Americans, so it should be fine. We're waiting on Fabio Matthews, who's starting his laptop or computer because he just woke up. It's 11 a.m. in Brazil. And all of them put the alarm to wake up for this game. They are missing some key players though, so Artificial Artichokes should be able to have a competitive game, even though the Brazilian team is, in my opinion, the favorites. They beat one of the favorite teams in this competition in their starting game, which even though it was 3-3, but still they dominated them. Monk, Shira, and the other Diego. Still gonna wait and see who's gonna be in the main lineup and how they perform on 4v4, because it's gonna be their first 4v4 game in this cup, because the other one was 3-3 and there was some drama. But yeah, they're still very good players on 4v4s. Two of them have won the Haxball, and three of them have won the FSB, so they're really strong players. And Fabio Matthews, the Liria Show, just joined. The Liria Show is one of the winners of the Haxball League. He was, I think he won with Hue once or twice, not entirely sure. Fabio Matthews is a great player who's playing as goalkeeper most of the time and counters attacks and gets a lot of goals from counter attacks. Papa Expedius is relatively not that good, as well as Brandio. While on the other, I'm not sure this is going to be the main lineup. They're still waiting on one or two players from the Brazilian team to start, because Dale and Watt are coming, I think. And for the other team, we have Bolad, who is race. Crescent, who I don't know him much, but I think he's very, very good from what I saw in the warm-up games. Alf, a Latvian player. I don't really know him much, but I saw him in another cup. Wasn't that bad. And Couts, an Haxball player from first division, if I'm not incorrect. And bench. Oh no, they're not bench. They have Scrotum, Pathan, and Slazer as well. Really good players for the Artificial Artichoke team. We'll see how they perform against a top Brazilian team. NG is not there. NG's not gonna play. I'm not sure if we're waiting on some other Brazilian or something, because they're linking to Discord. Not sure what they're doing. It's 3 minutes past game time, but so we should start soon. Just be patient. And yeah, the Brazilians have put their lineup: Fabio Matheus, Perandio, Delirio Show, and Papa Expedios against Bolade, Crescent, Batan, and Scrotum. And we will start in just a moment. Yeah, they are asking for some patience, so let's have some patience. And both teams being nervous and talking in Discord about tactics and stuff. Scrotum gets benched for Alf. Doing a lag test for 1 minute. So this is not real yet. They're just testing. And they're gonna start now. They're counting down. The game has started now. Both teams with artificial artichokes with their main lineup, while Brazilians have a B lineup, and Papa Expedius seems to be lagging because he's standing still and asking for a pause. And yes, it's gonna be a goal for Alf, but the game is gonna be restarted because they had a lag player. Papa Expedius seems to be lagging. Not sure. Okay, and the game has started now. Papa Experience seems to have lag issues, but they're gonna have to deal with it because they don't have any backup. And the Lear show flies by. Sperandio with the ball control, waiting for Fabio Matus, who misses the X, and Sperandio scores after a pass from Fabio. So the first goal is gonna go for the Brazilian team, and Papa Expedius says easy. So these guys are gonna trash talk a little bit because they are a little childish. Two of them are a little childish, not all of them. Alf with the ball on the wall. He loses the ball to Delirio Show, who is a great player to watch. Delirio Show. He has some great skills, and Fabio Matheus as well. He's a great goalkeeper and counter-attack player. On the other team, I know Crescent is great player. Batan, I don't know him much. He seems it's from Afghanistan, is that? And yeah, Alf seems a little weak so far, but forces an on goal from Fabio Matheus, who tried to save it. And the game is tied 1-1 right now. First period, for those who just joined us. The game just started a minute ago. Now two bombs from Sperandio. The counter attack now by Patan. Fabio Matus again. Crescent outforces him. Sperandio team bombs. He did that a lot in the other game too. Papa Expedius passes to Fabio Matus. Patan tries to save it with the post but misses. And 2-1 for the Brazilians. So far, tight game. No one's taking like a crazy advantage in terms of dominance. The Brazilians seem a little deorganized though, even though they're winning right now. They are team bumping, but that's their style a little bit. Like they boost themselves. On Fabio Matheus attempts at a boost. Delio show is gonna pass to Sperandio. Sperandio gonna hit the wall. On passes, forces a great goal by Sperandio, but it was an own goal by Crescent. He kind of forced the own goal. Now Bolade with a strong kickoff. He's doing a sort of Brazilian style kickoff that was done yesterday by the Russian team. But his team is not looking sharp on bumps, especially Alf is missing a lot of the bumps. The Brazilians are taking the counter-attack opportunities. They are very good bumpers. Sperandio waiting patiently with the ball and angles himself and scores another one. 4-1 for the Brazilians. Now are taking the lead of this game. And Artificial Artichokes need to strike back or it's gonna be a rape. If this guy start taking crazy advantage, it's unstoppable. Even though this is the B lineup for this Brazilian team. What? Their best player and Dale are not here. The captain didn't wake up for this game. Even though he was insisting everyone to show up, he didn't wake up. And counter-attack there. Strong shot by Patan and scores. But Papa Expedius gave him a free goal. 4-2 now. They're striking back. Sperandio is gonna take a Brazilian strong kickoff, but misses. The Lyra Show misses his bump, gives Patan the ball. Patan tries to angle himself. Sperandio with the ball, counter-attack. Great pass on offense to Papa Expedius. Fabio's gonna take the ball and make some bumps, take a shot on the wall, and great goal by stolen by Sperandio. What an asshole. It's gonna count for Sperandio on the stats. They're competing for the prize. It's 2-5 right now. 5-2 for the Brazilians who are winning. And Boldade with a great bump there and gives a pass to Crescent and scores. Now Sperandio with another Brazilian kickoff. This time it worked better. The Brazilian kickoff is different from the one you see on 3-on-3. This one is a real fast combination of just hitting the post and going real fast to the guy defending. Now Sperandio with a counter-attack to Papa Expedius, who seems to be lagging or not too sharp right now. It's one of the weakest players in the lineup. The leader show now gonna pass to Sperandio. Sperandio misses the speed on the post. Bolade flies by and cannot bump. Fabio Matos is defending against 3. Now Delirio show saves it on the line. Great save there by Delirio. Fabio Matos is gonna take the counter-attack, passes to Sperandio, who scores. No, he misses the X. And that was a choke by Sperandio. And LG joined. So now they have a bench player, the Brazilians. I didn't notice. Oh, great goal by Sperandio. They're really tight angle on the corner and they call him Lenda. Legend. Now Sperandio team bombs Fabio on defense, but not looking too bad on 4v4 Sperandio. He was looking very weak on the 3-on-3 game. And just as we say that, he eats a goal. Alpha scored on now Sperandio team bombs. Papa Expedius on the kickoff. It's 6-4 right now for the Brazilians. And they're gonna eat another goal now because they're flying. Papa Expedius comes flying and saves it. Now the leaders show with a counter-attack. They're missing the X a lot. Patan tries to score. 5 seconds to go of the first period. Oh, Patan misses on the net, and 6-4 for the first period. Tight games. So it's +2 for Brazilians right now. And they're gonna keep the same lineup. Fabio Matos doesn't make any changes. While Bolade is deliberating on his team right now. Yeah, the captain of the artificial artichokes is not too sure about his lineup right now for the second period. Are you having problem with the viewing the game, or I'm watching it? It seems fine. Or I don't know. And now Bolade decided to keep the same lineup. No, Crescent, Patan, Bolade, and off. Yeah, it's gonna be the same lineup, and they start. Without counting that, they start. And Speranza is gonna take the kickoff. Didn't work too well. Now Fabio against Crescent. Fabio wins the ball. Papa Expedius and Fabio are gonna take the bombs, but no one's there to take it. Fabio is flashing angrily. Fabio with the ball again, attempts a trick shot. That was not needed though. They had ball possession. Blue team, artificial artichokes now are not looking too sharp on defense right now. They're all over. Only Crescent is defending against 3. Now the counter attack by Crescent. He's gonna take this shot, but Delirious on the net. Papa Expedius on the net now. Fabio Matthews comes flying and saves it. Team bumps his Delirious show teammate. Now Crescent fails the net. Bolade waiting, but hits on Alf, who gets in the way of the net. And Papa Expedius flying like crazy. Fabio Matthews gonna score there, a tight angle. Crescent is not able to finish it. Great shot by Fabio Matthews. Oh yeah, W is having some issues with the screen. Fabio Matthews now counter-attack, and you're gonna see a lot of these goals by Fabio Matthews. He just hits the wall and counter-attacks. Oh, Papa Expedius saves it on the line. The goal, the ball is still on the line, and no one's scoring it. Oh, unbelievable save there. Nobody scored that. They're calling the ref to check that on bar because that was almost in. And oh, yeah, the Brazilians are out bumping the artificial artichoke team. Great defense though by Brazilians. And Alf now at forces Fabio, who just kept going back for some reason, gives him a free goal. And the game's still +2 for Brazilians. Now off on defense, Fabio Matthews kicks the ball. Sperandi with a great shot between two of them in the net and scores. LG calls him an ape. Oh no, as he said, good. Fabio Matthews on Sperandi with the bombs. Delirious show team bombs his defense. Crescent waiting for someone to come and score, but no one's coming. And Papa Expedius is gonna save it on the line. What are they doing? They had the free net for like 5 seconds. Oh, and Sperandio own goals there. He shouldn't have done that. Sperandio now takes the kickoff, but it's not working as in the first period. Sperandio team bumping Delirious show, and it could be a substitution for the other period because he's not looking too sharp now. Sperandio, Crescent fails the net there. Papa Expedius boosts his opponent now. Fabio Matthews gonna grab the ball on counter-attack, but loses control. Bolade misses the net, and it's gonna be another counter-attack by the Brazilians. as Crescent. Oh, Fabio misses the tight angle that from a pass that Sperandio gave him. But yeah, the artificial artichokes are not looking too sharp on offense. Like they're not taking the opportunities. They're missing a lot of open nets, even though they are actually improving on the team bumps on the bumps. Now Crescent looks another open net miss. He could be sucked out because uh, yeah, that was a clear opportunity and he missed. They need to take those opportunities because the Brazilians will come back flying to defend, which they're doing now. Fabio Matthews passes to Sperandi, who's gonna counter-attack, passes again to Fabio Auf, and Crescent team bump each other on defense. And I'm sorry for the music, there's a party outside my house. Now it's +3 for Brazilian team. Fabio baits Auf into nowhere, and Papa Experience now. Yeah, Fabio tossing around with Auf. Auf team bumps Crescent now. Esperandio team bumps Fabio. A lot of team bumps by both teams, but the Brazilian is kind of doing it and it works well. Except now it didn't work. Now the Lyric Show takes a lot to come back on the net, and it's a goal for the artificial artichokes by Crescent, who's trying to redeem himself from last miss. Patan and Alva are not looking too sharp either. Now Alf takes a counter-attack. Fabio Matthews is gonna make a trick shot on defense. The Lyric Show tries to get the ball. He should have gone for the bumps. Papa Expedios saves it on the line. He's getting a lot better now, Papa Expedios. Saving his team on defense several times. Now Fabio Matthews passes to Papa Expedios to Fabio Matthews. Oh, great save there by Bolade. 4 people bunching themselves on defense by the artificial artichokes. Sperandio gives the ball to artificial artichokes. Fabio is there to take the counter attack, and Sperandio is gonna score after a Fabio pass. An easy goal there on counter attack. Great play by Fabio Matthews. Off with a weak kickoff. Gives the ball to the red team. Crescent is there to save it though. Not many bumps on the net, and late goal there. Doesn't count. The game is 10-7 so far. I said with a late goal, didn't count, so Fabio Matis is gonna keep the same lineup while they have LG on the bench. And Bolad is gonna have to make some substitution because they're losing, and he has several bench players like Couts. It's a good substitution in my opinion. He should put Couts in. He's a good performer in American public rooms, so it's his opportunity to put himself in the cup. Okay, Fabio is gonna put LG back in, and he's gonna bench somebody. Risky though, because if LG is cold, LG is a good player though, but if he's cold, it's gonna be bad. And Laser Couts are gonna be subbed in. Crescent full American lineup now for the artificial artichokes, and he keeps Alf, who's not doing too well right now and has a high ping. So it's gonna be Laser Couts, Crescent, and Alf against LG Delirio shows Brandy and Fabio Matthews, and Papa X Videos, Polade, Patan, and Scrotum all got benched. Several lineup changes there, so the game could change a lot now. The game outcome. Fabio gonna be the goalkeeper, they're saying, and the other team doesn't seem to be having strategies on this chat. At least they're probably discussing in Discord. And the game has started. The third period, the third period has started, and now LG comes from the bench. to make his second appearance on Slazer with his debut goal. Great shot by Slazer there. Counts as own goal for Fabio Matthews. That was a great goal by Slazer. And now Cuts. This is a very stronger lineup for the American team, if you ask me. For the artificial artichokes team, if you ask me, on paper. And LG now takes a shot, double bomb by Sperandio. Alf hits it on Sperandio, on LG, and LG scores. Shouldn't have done that. My opinion, Alf should have been benched, and maybe Bolade or Scrotum have stayed. And now Cuts takes another goal, his debut goal now. And they're leading this period, but still down 2 goals in the general score. Oh, great bumps there by Fabi Matthews. Now Sperandio's waiting for his team, but doesn't seem to work. The Lear show on defense against 3. They're flying by the Brazilians. Couts is waiting and it's gonna take the shot and scores. And the game is only 1 goal down for the Americans who are coming back. Well, I call them Americans because now they have several Americans. So great performance by Slazer and Couch so far. LG is not looking so sharp. I'm not sure if it's him or the American team coming back. Only 1 goal difference in these both teams now. Fabio Matthews against 3 players now, but he's gonna be a counter-attack. Passes to Delirio, who's gonna take a great shot, but Alf saves it on the line. Delirio show tries to outforce Slazer, but he doesn't manage to. Fabio passes back to LG. LG passes to Fabio, but Sperandio messes up. Now a lot of passes by the Brazilians now who are doing good, but Americans with a great defense. Crescent and Couts and Slazer carrying this team right now. Great substitutions by the captain and Fabio Matthews with a counter-attack. They have a chance. They're only down by 1 goal. The Lear Show against Alf on the line. Alf, Jim, and the Lear Show cannot score that. Now Sperandio takes a shot. Alf saves it again. Fabio Matthews with a double bomb. Sperandio holding with the ball. LG with a bomb. Now Sperandio's gonna take the shot. Yes, double bomb by... couldn't be sure who it was. I think it was Delirio. Great goal there. Now +2 for the Brazilians. It's +2 now. And... great kickoff there by Artificial Artichokes. They're playing a lot better now this period, so... but they're still on the down, so 3 minutes to go for this period, and they're gonna have to try to score and not get scored, because then in the end it's gonna be really hard. So they need a goal now. Like if they eat 1 or 2 more goals, it's gonna be impossible. And now Slazer's gonna take a tight angle shot, and great goal by Slazer now. Fabio's not able to save it. +1 for the Brazilians only. We could be seeing a comeback. Great performance by Couts and Slazer. I've scored 4 goals in total in this game. Delirio takes a shot on the angle, but he's not able to. Fabio waiting for his team to clear. Now LG passes to Sperandio. A lot of team avoidance. Alf holding on the defense against Sperandio. Fabio Mattis is gonna bump Couts. LG comes with a double bomb. Delirio is gonna score that for sure. No, he misses. Big miss for Delirio Show, giving the Americans hope for a comeback. Fabio Matthews passes to Crescent by accident, and they need a goal now, though. They're holding on defense by... now Fabio with a counter-attack. Couch messes up. He should have left that for Alf, but yeah, Delirio missing a lot on the net. Open nets he's missing. 1 minute to go, and the Brazilians are up only by 1 goal, and now they're on defense. Difficult positions for the Brazilian now, but Delirio is there for a counter-attack. Triple team bomb by Delirio now. Alf alone, but passes to nowhere. And Fabio Mattis tries a counterattack. Sperandius flying all over, trying to get his team to organize. No, team bomb by Sperandio on. It's gonna be a goal. Yeah, the game is tied, and with 30 seconds to go, we have a draw, a tie. Now the Brazilians have the kickoff, though. This game could be a draw or a win for either team. Oh, LG scores. That's gonna be disappointing for the for the artificial artichokes. Now they have still 20 seconds to go on the kickoff. The kickoff is weak, though. Now Fabio Matthews with a counterattack. Alves is gonna be there. 15 seconds to go. 14, 10 seconds to go. Now they have a counterattack. Let's see if they can do it. 8 seconds to go. Sperandius blocking them. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. They have a chance as Laser takes a shot, and it's not. It's gonna be a loss for the artificial artichokes, and Brazilians take the win. Very tight game, though. Great game, though. Almost last second goal, but wasn't enough. Racer made some great substitutions. He should have considered that like his main lineup, and the game could have been a different story. But his team obviously looked strong in the end. He could have tried some different positions and lineup changes on the second period especially, and maybe it wouldn't have been so late, though. Thanks for watching. I think we don't have any more games today, but we have several tomorrow, so see you tomorrow, guys. Thanks for the streamer and on W and the viewers. Goodbye.
Yo, what the hell?
Hey, Kaz. You lost. He was close.
No. Yeah, man.
I think you did great.
Thank you. Hopefully I made my case to start.
Yeah, they should have put you in the second period, and you guys maybe would have won. You really made an impact. And Slater too, I think it was great.
Yeah, Slay did really good. I think we just
lost. You guys messed up in the end. They scored on you had the game draw, and you just ate a goal in between 4 people. That goal and the kickoff.
I was like, of course he scores that.
Nobody X'd that. I don't know why.
I was like out of position, and then I guess someone just was on the other side. Oh, damn. That one goal where it was by the goal for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, you guys saw 20 seconds and almost in the end he scored, but I know it was Laser, but he took the early shot. There was no time anyways.
What we had to do. It's all good.